anime story takes place in a world where humanity is almost dead. The humans who are alive have a special number printed on their bodies. If this number becomes 0, they disappear into a black hole. We are introduced to Hina and her mother. One day she sees her mother being dragged into a black abyss. Her mother gives Hina an orb that has 10,000 inside of it. Her mother then tells her to find something called Legendary Ace. For the next 5 years Hina searches everywhere for this but cannot find it. Soon she meets Licht. He is an idiot with a mask and he has a boss called Nana. In this world, anyone who has a higher number can make those with a lower number do anything. Hina now has a number 441. She then goes to meet an army officer who has a star on his face. He is telling everyone that he is Ace. This man attacks Hina, but she then gives him the 10,000 orbs. This man knows that the orb is actually called ballot and he then takes it from Hina. Hina has a higher number so she stops him, but he is smart. He starts a game called Star Stake where he beats her in a numbers game. He takes her 440 and now Hina only has 1. This man then reveals that he is not really Ace. He tells Hina that Ace is dead as he lived long ago. Licht arrives and starts to fight with the man. Licht uses his negative 999 points and wins. It's then revealed that Licht is actually the legendary Ace. He has a white star and a number of 570 on a sword. Licht demands that the man give back Hina her 440 number. Many years ago there was a great war. In this way, many people died and the planet was almost destroyed. Then a band of warriors had superhuman powers and they were very strong. These warriors were called Aces. They helped end the war and save many people. After the war was over, the Aces were never seen again. In the present, Licht fights the evil man and defeats him without a problem. His super strength is so big that the evil man is scared of him. Nana then reveals that Licht is so fast he was called the Ace of Flashing Strikes. Licht also has the number 570, which is the number of enemies he has defeated. Licht then gives Hina her 400 stolen number, but he also gives her the numbers of the evil man. Now Hina has a number of 760. Licht then takes the 10,000 ballot from Hina and gives her a small doll. Hina is sad because that was the last gift she got from her mother. Nana reveals that Licht actually put the 10,000 ballot inside the doll and just pretended to take it from Hina. He did this to protect Hina because having a ballot is forbidden, so now the soldiers will not attack her. Hina wants to join Licht but he ignores her. A soldier is actually a spy and he attacks both Licht and Hina. The armies are now focused on Licht as they think he has the ballot. We are then introduced to Lynn and her assistant Sergeant Peel Poporo. They are in a small village and they are helping people. Lynn wants to earn more numbers by helping more desperate and sad people. Lynn gets information about Licht and arrests a man wearing a mask as well. It's actually Licht. Peel gives Licht some dating advice and Lynn goes on a date with him to make him feel better. Licht tries to grope Lynn and she becomes furious but lets him do it. Peel realizes that Licht must be a ballot holder and Lynn takes off his mask. Licht then takes her sword and runs away. Lynn and Licht start to fight. Licht flirts with her while they fight and Lynn kinda likes it. While that is happening, jail Murdoch. An army member interrogates Nana about Licht's location. Licht tries to run away and Lynn has no choice but continues working like before. Lynn is a bit sad as she lost a good promotion. If she managed to capture Licht, she would have been promoted for sure. Licht then suddenly appears once again and Lynn chases after him. She chases him all over the village and the villagers think that Lynn and Licht are actually lovers who are fighting. Licht manages to run away again. Hina wants to help Licht and warn him about Commander Murdoch. She first has to help Nana fix her wagon. While that is happening, Licht investigates the villagers. He wonders why they don't care about catching criminals and just want to live a peaceful life. Lynn is also getting into trouble because she has been so focused on capturing Licht that she has forgotten the village. Murdoch and his soldiers attack Lynn and Licht save her. Murdoch has a number 900 and he can create special iron weapons. Licht gets attacked and Murdoch is actually really strong. Murdoch reveals that he hides his true power level from others. His true number is actually 12,500. Murdoch takes Licht's sword but gives it back to continue their fight. Murdoch reveals that his weapons are super strong because of his iron will. He then puts Licht into a trap so that he cannot escape. Murdoch thinks that Licht was a soldier in the past because he is so skilled in combat. Licht does not want to answer, so Murdoch starts to torture him. Lynn arrives and helps Licht. Murdoch thinks that Lynn is a total failure because she did not capture and punish Licht. Licht suddenly escapes his prison and reveals that he was always powerful enough to escape. Murdoch and Licht start to fight using their full power. Licht wants Murdoch to apologize to Lynn. The two fight so much that they break a lot of things around them. Licht saves Lynn before she gets hurt. Licht gives Lynn to Murdoch and he then escapes. Murdoch realizes that Lynn was doing a lot of good in the village, so he decides to join her and help the villagers as well. Hina finds Licht and she realizes that because of his fight with Murdoch, everything is closed. All the roads are blocked. Hina is jealous because Licht was spending time with another woman. A girl called Pelmo falls down from a plane and Licht saves her. Pelmo begs Hina and Licht to help her fly, which has always been her dream. Trying to fly in this world is a big crime, so this girl is risking a lot. Licht decides to help, so he remakes her designs. He is still worried about Pelmo as this is very dangerous. Hina wants to know what Licht's true dream is, but he does not want to tell her. Pelmo arrives and has finally prepared for a final flight test. Suddenly soldiers arrive and Licht has to destroy the new airplane. The soldiers leave because they get tricked into thinking that the plane is just a windmill. A black abyss opens and Pelmo tells them that her numbers were connected to her achieving her dream. Hina tries to save Pelmo but it's too late. Licht also helps but he only manages to save Hina. Pelmo enters the abyss and is gone forever. Licht has a traumatic memory flash and is in pain. Licht has much pain and thinks that he should leave Hina and just go to another place alone. Licht hears Hina talking in her sleep and he then decides to stay by her side. Lynn finds both of them and wants to arrest Licht even if he saved her life before. She is very grateful but still wants to perform her duty. Nana creates a battle between Hina and Lynn where they both have to cook and get customers. Hina catches a wild animal and Lynn goes to buy vegetables. Lynn cooks a vegetable soup while Hina makes a meat soup. Licht is very happy watching both girls compete for him. Licht enjoys both meals but has to choose one as the winner. Murdoch then arrives and begins a fight with Licht. Nana gets angry at both of them for destroying the town so she demands that they stop. Murdoch is scared of Nana and decides to stop. Murdoch decides to join in the celebration and does not arrest Licht. The next morning, Licht, Nana, and Hina escape, and Murdoch are angry that Licht got away once more. Murdoch visits a nearby destroyed town and nobody is alive there. There is a big hole near the town and soldiers are injured. They tell Murdoch that a fire demon came out of the giant hole in the ground. Murdoch thinks that it's just a ballot holder that has special powers. Teal and Lynn help the soldiers and try to heal them so that they can recover. They accidentally take the soldiers to the same town where Licht is located. Murdoch once again meets up with Licht and wants to know if he has any knowledge about the hole in the ground. Nana again scolds the two of them for getting into a fight. Murdoch and Licht then have a drinking competition. Murdoch wants to know why the army is looking for Licht, but he is now totally drunk. Murdoch also thinks that Licht is the legendary ace. Lynn gets drunk as well and wants to know about Hina and Licht. She is very curious if they are dating. Murdoch and Licht pass out from drinking so much and the girls also fall asleep. Suddenly the same giant hole appears in town and causes destruction. Murdoch tells the civilians that they have to run away. Licht hears a sound of a demon. Demons were all killed in the Great War. Suddenly from the abyss comes a helicopter with rockets and guns. The helicopter starts to fire and Licht orders everyone to hide from the fire. Murdoch does not like that Licht is the one in charge. Licht was actually a colonel while he was in the army. Licht uses himself as bait for the helicopter so that his friends are safe. Licht then attacks the helicopter with his power but a dark abyss stops it. Arms come out from the abyss and grab the helicopter. The arms are called Allthing. Murdoch does not want to help because it's forbidden to attack Allthing. Murdoch cannot stand by for much longer and drops his glasses and joins the fight. Licht and Murdoch join forces and Licht manages to see who is driving the helicopter. Licht is totally shocked but suddenly Sonohara Mizuka shoots down the helicopter. Sonohara is an ace of pursuit and he has a number 32,000. She is very powerful and starts to kill everybody. Sonohara is crazy and still thinks that a war is happening. She reveals that Licht is actually called Rahido. He was a cruel fighter, and Sonohara wants him to once again be a ruthless warrior. Licht gets angry and kills all of Sonohara's men and then tells Hina that he is Plunderer, a famous villain. His dream is to take everything from the country. Murdoch gets ordered to talk with Supreme Commander Alexandrov Gregorovich. This is his adoptive father. Alexandrov is pretty childish, but he cares very much about his son. Murdoch wants to know more about Sonohara and her soldiers. She showed up with soldiers who were all black. Gregorovich tells his adoptive son that those were special service unit soldiers. They are used by the royal family and they are often either spies, assassins, or kidnappers. Gregorovich also reveals that the aces were created many years ago. They were humans who were improved and they were given special powers to fight in the war. Of all the aces, Light was the strongest and had the best squad. The experiments that were done on the aces also caused them to stop aging. Licht is still alive because he basically cannot age. Gregorovich tells his son that he is aware that his number dropped to 12,499. Gregorovich wants his son to give him the location of Licht. Murdoch is conflicted but he lies to his father. Murdoch's number drops once again. Murdoch goes to find Licht and he actually surrenders this time. A spy reveals that they do not want Licht to get captured. Murdoch has no choice but to arrest Licht. Licht notices this and asks Murdoch some questions. Since Murdoch is lying, his number drops even more. Nana then reveals that she is also an Os. She uses her powers and sends Murdoch, Hina, Pelham, Lynn, and Murdoch to modern-day Japan. Nana tells the group to save and change the future. The group spots Rahido and Sonohara. In this timeline, they are just ordinary high school students. The group now must change the timeline and save the future. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get new anime recaps.